Hi, my name is Mark Poulton. I'm a real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. I'm what you would call a no frills, no thrills real estate investor. If you're looking for someone who's got a fancy car in the background or a really nice studio office or even wants to sell you a subscription for $19.95 a month to their newsletter, I'm not that guy. Go check out a different channel. So I'm sitting in bumper to bumper traffic as I was started citing my very first rental home. And definitely know that I don't want to do siding for a living. I'm sure I'm doing it all wrong, but it's actually looking pretty good, and we're making headway. So today I wanted to talk about and share my thoughts on faith. And we're not talking the George Michael song "Faith," though you do have to have the faith, the faith, the faith, baby. Um, if you look at probably the traditional way that most people look at faith, they look at it maybe from what they learned in church. And for a lot of people, faith and hope are the same thing. And I have to vehemently disagree with that. I went through a lot of personal development, read a lot of books, talked to a lot of mentors, watched a lot of self-help gurus and stuff like that. And it's taken me a long time to come to my understanding of faith. So hope is just worthless. Hope is just sitting there saying, well, I hope Johnny asks me out to the dance. Or, you know, you're sitting at home going, well, I hope someone can pay off my mortgage. Or, I hope I can find a job, right? None of that. Hope is worthless. Faith is something very different. Some people will describe faith as hope with action. I don't even describe it as that. So, as I've come to understand faith, faith is believing that something is going to happen and then acting accordingly. That it's already in the process of becoming real. So in life, I have just a couple things, right, that I have faith in. I have faith that God is going to provide for me and that things are going to work out in my favor. And that doesn't mean I sit at home blindly waiting for, the Publishers Clearinghouse check for $5 million a year for the rest of my life to come in. No, I'm out working. I'm out doing. And this is, I just have faith that when I have a problem, I will find the solution. And oftentimes comes on YouTube. Sometimes it comes in the form of just divine inspiration while I'm in the shower, or just sometimes it comes out of nowhere. It could be talking to a friend or whatever. And this may be a bit controversial. I've actually never heard anybody else in the space that the investing space that I hang out with, or even the other investors I see online. I'm a faith-based investor, right? I have faith that God will the universe will provide my next deal when I'm ready for it. So, and it's happened a lot. So we've been provided some awesome deals that I didn't I didn't know how I was going to do them. I mean, I've had deals come in and I don't even know how we're going to fund them. It could be a week out from closing, and I got to come up with $45,000 cash that I don't have. But I always had faith that I would find a way, that God would provide me a way for that. I still did the work, and chance meetings at parties, led me to one of our investors who has funded two deals and is willing to fund more. And had I not had that faith, that just simply talking about it or going out that it would happen, I probably would have drove myself nuts. Probably would have missed going to that party where I met this particular individual. Um, so I've had there's a emergency car coming through. I've had we got a deal where it was scheduled for demolition and it was actually being put on hold because my wholesaler was trying to close a deal. And it took a long, long time to close that deal. Let me tell you, it was a mess. But we had never dealt with a house up for demolition, but we had faith that we could do it. There was open drug dealing on the street. I had faith that we'd be able to handle that, and we did. I had faith that we would be able to handle all the permitting process, and it's just a little more scrutiny from the code enforcement and the inspectors because of the state of the house and the condition that it's in. But we able to make it happen. It's rented out for $1,220 a month for the next 3 years to a good family. They're happy. I'm happy. We're making money. On to the next deal. We currently just got another property. Kind of came out of the blue. Oftentimes, it's a lot of work in the way that we do it. It's a lot of due diligence. It's a lot of research. So a lot of negotiation as well. To make sure that everybody gets paid and everybody gets a win. But these just come out of the blue. I do go out and do the work. I talk to wholesalers. I tell them what I'm looking for. I tell them the deals that I will do that others maybe won't. I tell them. I get emails daily on other deals from other wholesalers that I haven't done a deal with, but if the right one comes through, we'll do it. And we have 3 homes that we're rehabbing. Hopefully, be done with this particular one at the end of the month, or maybe at the beginning in February. This is January 2019, by the way. That we'll be able to at least start showing it, and then we'll be mostly through with it. Uh, we're putting in the expensive things like new windows. We're actually residing the house and new appliances, not to mention a complete, revitalization of the inside. So we're going to have the inside and the outside done, and just in time for a $1,400 or $1,500 a month for a good family. I don't like to have more than 3 homes, in the pipeline that need to be rehabbed at any one time. It's just a little too much. You have carrying costs, there's security costs, and stuff like that. But we always seem to have 2 or 3, whether we want to or not. And I have faith that we're going to reach our goal. My goal is 40. At 40 homes, and I have faith that we will get there, I will never have to work again. Short of some kind of alien technology that comes down and makes building irrelevant, which if it did, it would crash the world economy because the housing market globally is a huge part of the global GDP. So even if the government's got a hold of something like that, I don't think that they would release it, at least not initially, and maybe we could transition to something else, short of an alien invasion or some kind of communist takeover where it's like Atlas Shrugged, where you can't have more than 2 homes or something per investor, which may be coming. I don't know. Anyways, just in conclusion, you need to have faith, and that faith is knowing, not hoping, knowing that things are going to work out for you, going out and doing the work, and trusting that when you need to know what direction will go, or if you need to solve a problem, that it will be revealed to you in some way. And of course, you have to be open and ready for that revelation. Anyways, I hope you go out there and live the "you won't stop me" lifestyle. I can tell you this: you will not stop me. The government can come and take all of it away. A lawsuit can come and take all of it away. I'll just get it right back. Financial freedom is just around the corner for me. My wife will be coming home soon. She'll be able to retire. I wish you success.